Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to this channel. This is Dr. Kao, and this channel is about Web3 education and investment. So we focus on the Web3, including the crypto, NFT, DeFi, and all kinds of things. The unique part of this channel is I'm going to share my opinion, and also I'm going to show you hands-on practice about how to do those investment. And so if you are new to this channel, feel free to subscribe. If you feel the video is useful, make sure you subscribe and the thumbs up. Today we are going to talk about the price of Sundaeswap. So Sundaeswap is DEX, it's a decentralized exchange in the Cardano ecosystem. And the Sundaeswap will launch on January 20th. So today is January 17th. So we have 2 to 3 days before it will launch. And so in this video, I'm going to discuss about the price. So what should be the price of Sundaeswap? And since they don't have any ICO price, and so it's kind of difficult. We have to guess, right? And so I'm going to share my opinion on that. If you have any comments, feel free to add and describe it under the video. And so first of all, let's just take a look at the market value. So the current market value of Cardano is around 50 billion. And since Cardano just started their smart contract not too long time ago, and we don't have too many dApps there. And so it's kind of difficult to compare if you want to give a value, right? If you want to predict the price of a new project. However, the Ethereum is kind of mature. There are a lot of dApps there, and then we can just compare those two ecosystem and somehow figure out the price. So now with the current market value, you can find out the current market value of Ethereum is around 7 times of the current market value of Cardano. And so it's just like Ethereum is much larger right now. And so we don't know the project in Cardano, but we can actually find similar project in Ethereum. So what is the biggest DEX in Ethereum? So the biggest one in Ethereum right now is a Uniswap, and Uniswap has the current market value of 10.7 billion. And so this is the current market value of Uniswap. If we assume the Sundaeswap in the future would be the biggest in the Cardano ecosystem, then like we will just we can just compare with the Uniswap, right? So the Uniswap currently is 10 billion. What could be the market value of Sundaeswap if Sundaeswap would be the future of Uniswap in Cardano ecosystem? So we cannot simply just give it the same market value because the Cardano market value is smaller than Ethereum market value. We know like there will be around 7 times difference. So to be fair, we should also use the current market value of Uniswap and divide by 7.15. So that would be the estimation of market value of Sundaeswap. So given the assumption is a Sundaeswap would be the future, just like Uniswap in Ethereum would be the Uniswap in Cardano, right? So if you calculate that, it would be 1.5 billion. So that means the market value of Sundaeswap should be 1.5 billion if we assume this would be the same as a Uniswap in Ethereum. So that's a market value, but what is the price of Sundaeswap? If you want to know the price, then you need to check the tokenomics. You need to know how many Sundaeswap tokens it will be, right? And so the tokenomics of Sundaeswap project, you can find it here. So that would be 55% would be for the public, and the 25 for the team. But what's more important is here there will be 2 billion Sundae tokens. And so it will be minted when it launches DEX. And it will be available slowly. So now the total token number of tokens would be 2 billion, and if the market value is 1.5 billion, so the price would be 1.5 divided by 2. That's 75 cents. And so that means the Sundaeswap we can give it the price 75 cents. But this is kind of optimistic, because we just assume the Sundaeswap would be that successful, just like Uniswap. However, this you should understand Sundaeswap is just at a very early stage. So there are a lot of other swaps like mean swap, those kind of other swaps or DEX in the Cardano ecosystem. And so we need to take a risk. What happens if Sundaeswap cannot be the largest, right? And if we consider the Sundaeswap, the price is 75 cents. Currently, the price of ADA is 1.5, and so then one ADA would be 2 Sundaeswap. If you just try the swap, you will just get 2 Sunda with 1 ADA. And so that's again like kind of optimistic. We give assumption like Sundaeswap is just like Uniswap, and actually there's another assumption we assume the Sundaeswap is already like just like the current status of Uniswap, right? If you check the price of Uniswap, actually they start with ICO price is 26 cents, but now it's around $16. So it's almost like 60 times higher, right? So if you now go back to the ICO price of Uniswap, what could be the initial price of Sundaeswap, then you should use this 75 cents divided by this 64 times. That would be 1 cent. So that means, to be fair, if you assume the Sundaeswap in the future would be just like Uniswap in Ethereum, it would be the largest in the Cardano ecosystem. And then if you consider if it's an early stage, then the ICO price would be 1 cent. But if you consider the Sundaeswap is somehow between this ICO to the current state of Uniswap, then it could be 75 cents. So the final initial price prediction of Sundaeswap should be between like 1 cent to 75 cents. But here like we have several assumptions, and we are kind of optimistic. And of course there will be something good about the Sundaeswap, like the larger community, right? And also the Sundaeswap, those 2 billion tokens, those are just total number of tokens. They will not be distributed to the community at the very beginning, right? So you may just get very small number of tokens on the market. So that's why like the price would be somehow between 1 cent to 75. But of course those just kind of estimation and with some assumption. So in reality the price could be any, right? So if someone would like to pay $100 for Sundaeswap, they can definitely do that. But in long term, if we consider the in very long term, 2 years or something like that, you may not want to pay much higher than 75 cents. of course, in short term, you can still earn a lot of money, but just like I just want to show the price estimation here, so to give you a kind of opinion or idea. So the reasonable price, what could the Sundaeswap reach, right? So if it's less than 1 cent, then you kind of have some like safety margin. Like, okay, in the future, if somehow Sundaeswap would be just like Uniswap in Ethereum, you probably would just estimate like, okay, it could get 60x, right? So you can earn a lot of money. If it's somehow like you pay 75 cents for the initial price, you just get much less, right? You probably in the long run you don't actually earn much. And we also need to consider the growth of Cardano, right? The Cardano ecosystem. If the Cardano market value increase a lot in the future, then the Sundaeswap price would be higher as well. So that's also something you need to consider. And also the Sundaeswap, like some other features they haven't started yet. So how the new features will change the price, we don't know. I just give some estimation, and personally, I probably would put a few $100 in that, and if the price, of course, is reasonable, right? If it's just too high, I should probably put less or even just wait. And in the future, I probably can make another video and show you how I like step by step how I buy the Sundaeswap, how I use their website. So again, like if you are new to this channel, feel free to I would be happy if you can subscribe and give me comments, and if you have any suggestions, please leave the comments as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.